that. I didn't get to the 20, but we got to, what's that, 19 pounds within the course of 30 days. So I'm actually about to go do a workout and stuff downstairs. You know, I'm not trying to just hit the 20 pounds. I was just trying to like, hey, I got close. Let me go ahead and do it. But we're about to go ahead and knock that out. Like I said, I still got my keloid stuff going together. So I'm not no gang member. So do not get the wrong idea if you're someone that just be on some other type of time. But got my keloid bandage together. So this is what's holding it together as I continue to go through that process while I'm working out. So we better get a workout done today. I've just been making sure, especially during this time, I just keep myself going. The biggest thing that I've noticed is that for me is a lot of times keeping myself active. I know when I'm not active for a while and then not also pouring into myself with my hobbies and other goals, then that's when you kind of like fall off. And you know, my thing is I want to make sure that I'm continuing to pour into myself, whether that's something small, you know, throughout the course of the week, you know, whether that's reading, you know, whatever it is, like you have to be able to put time into you. Because a lot of times I think, you know, especially with the way of the world is just that we get so caught up in all these other things in the world, which can be hard. You know, we got to be able to find ways to get money, just all these different things. But a lot of times we forget to pour into ourselves. And then, you know, when it gets to a point to where things have just seemed like that they're at a certain crossroads, you know, I've been in that position before multiple times where it's just like, dang, you know, stuff sucks, this, and that. And the biggest thing for myself within this past year is I've pushed myself to work on things that make me happy. And there's moments, we all have moments, right? Like where things are frustrating, where things just ain't hitting the way that we want to. But I can honestly say that based on me taking the time to learn different hobbies and be able to, like the garden, you know, finding different things that I like to do, focusing on my cooking and stuff more, like I've been the happiest ever. So now it's just time to focus on, you know, being consistent, leveling ourselves up, getting my capital and stuff together and really taking off. So, you know, I'm really grateful for all these things that I'm been able to, you know, continue to work on and accomplish. You know, I always stay prayed up and stuff as well too. But, you know, the thing is you just got to keep doing the work. So I constantly tell myself like, hey, you can pray for it, but you also got to put in the work too to earn it, you know, to maintain it and to, you know, to be able to make it fruitful and grow. So I'm just in a space to where it's like, I'm continuing to hold myself accountable and, you know, continuing to put myself in spaces that are meaningful, you know, having conversations that are meaningful. You know, I don't have time for BS and stuff all the time. You know, it's good to kiki, ha, and all that. But at the end of the day, I want people around me that's focusing on building where we can, you know, be able to talk to one another and just being able to have fruitful ways in which we're growing in depth and stuff together. And, you know, people aren't on that type of time. It ain't got to be in the way that I want it, but if it's not somewhere within that particular frame, it's not for me. And so, you know, this past few years have shown me a lot, and it's continued to put me in a place to where I can be able to elevate myself and be able to really level up in a way where I can, you know, truly be, you know, my best self and become, like you just say, a really well-rounded individual and a person that's able to help give back and a person that's able to be fruitful in his mission and goals. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to keep moving forward. You know, always pray for the people around me. You know, I'm always speaking in a light that can help others and stuff. And it's, you feel it in your spirit, even when things may be very, very heavy, that when you continue to keep doing those deeds and doing things from a positive nature and from a part in your heart that's truly meaningful, like, it's sky's the limit for a lot of things, and ultimately you're going to enjoy so many more beautiful things in this life than, you know, what it may seem from the outside. So I'm not trying to focus on people got on social media whose life is going like this and that. I'm focused on, for me and the people around me, how can I focus on being my best self, and more importantly, how can we come together in order to create a coalition just to better our lives and for our people. So that's where I'm at. Again, people that come along the journey that I meet that can be, you know, really, really dope part of my life, you know, they will be that. And for the ones that don't, it is what it is, but I'm focused on me. All right, I'm hoping they get a good angle on this. So let's see how it holds up. So look at that. I think it's like day 3, 4. Nah, it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, day 5. Day 5, yeah. All right, man. So it's like day 6. I just took my bandana off. I've been really relaxing throughout the whole day just to make sure that I'm just tangle my hair, just to make sure that I'm staying on par with the whole surgery and everything, and doing what I need to do to make sure that we keeping it together. So I'm about to show y'all another picture of the progress. So let's go see how it's done. I haven't even got a chance to see it yet. Actually, all this time I've been doing the content, I've been showing it to y'all before I got a chance to see it. So let's see. Okay. So you see it look kind of that green red look, but it's because we got the blood mixing with the Vaseline, mixing with a little bit of the pus and all that. But we're gonna see how it's working. So I'm about to go dab it off a little bit, make sure it's dry back there, and y'all finna see what it look like. Yeah, all right, we finna see what this look like. Yeah, so we progressing now. I just took a look at it before I got on here, but you can see. I'm going a little bit closer, it's starting to clear up. Definitely a lot different than that first day, because on the first day, that's when, it was just hella bloody, the skin just hadn't been doing this thing yet, but you see here, tons of progress. Wee! Alright, so your boy just got out of the shower. I'm about to go ahead and use the CeraVe to clean my face, but I'm about to do the day in the life vlog with y'all. So we're about to see this process of your boy going to get this other keloid removed and going to see the update on the back of the skin, back of the head, to see what they think about that. But as you see from previous video, your boy done cut his own facial hair down. I done got a little bit of barber lip on me. You see me? Your boy did a smooth job. I didn't cut this though, but this is smooth. So got me looking like a fresh man. So that just shows you that you don't necessarily got to get a cut. Obviously the cut's gonna make you look more fresh, but when you take care of this, you're gonna be smooth. So teeth looking white too. But I'm about to walk through the process of, me going into the office and letting y'all kind of hear and possibly see what's going on. Hopefully I can be able to see if they got any pictures of the previous keloid, because I didn't get a chance to take them whenever I was at the dermatologist a few weeks ago. Actually, I think it was 2 weeks ago. So I'm gonna try to get a picture of it today before they take it, and then also let y'all possibly, hear on some of the convo and see if we can get some insights of the procedure, just the keloids. As you see here, get all this and get removed. So it's a pretty big patch. I would say that it has fluctuated in size over time, but it has gotten pretty big. But if you see my skin, like, look how clear my skin is. Like, my diet and everything that I've been doing and just keeping my skin moisturized, my skin's looking smooth. So it'll look even better like when springtime comes, because of obviously the sun exposure. Also too, I've been keeping up just like with the vitamin D3 and everything too. So yeah, just making lifestyle changes. It's been a big goal of mine to be very dauntless this year in just different areas. So a big part of that has been keeping up with the content and just having a lot of things rolling out. So when people probably get a chance to see this content, it may be a little bit after the fact, but I've been really, recording a lot and also making sure that I'm more in depth with my content and giving y'all like a lot to look forward to. So if you have any type of keloid questions, acne questions, whatever questions in regard to multifacets, y'all know where I'm at. But hopefully y'all can enjoy these vlogs, that I'm creating. Like I said, it's a new thing that I've been doing, but I think it's cool to be able to kind of show people just how you getting prepared, kind of life in New York City. And then also too, just the journey of going through, the keloid process, building confidence, building your self-esteem. And if you've seen any of my videos beforehand, like whenever I was in college going through Accutane and stuff like that, you can obviously see all the transitions. So hopefully one day, I don't have as many viewers or subscribers and stuff now, but hopefully one day we can get the page where it's blown up, where everybody can go back and just see the process, especially for those that may be struggling. So again, the goal is to be here for the people, to be able to show individuals how to be able to build their confidence. I've seen some pages where people have shown keloids, and then you go to the comment, it's just a whole bunch of ignorance, like on Instagrams and stuff, because people don't know. People have all these solutions, but they don't know what it takes to go through situations like this and what you have to deal with. So somebody like myself, even though I have pretty big keloids, are not anywhere close to the size of other people's. And so I always want to be conscious of that, but more so create a community to where people can understand that, like, we're in this together. And at the end of the day, like, you can still be beautiful on the inside and out, and you can still be your best self, even when you're going through stuff like this. So, yeah, we're about to get busy. I'm about to head to the office here. I have to clean my face, and then we better get prepared for the second process of getting keloids removed. So if you see my videos in the past, you like it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Continue to tune into my content. Definitely show love. Provide comments. If you want to say something hateful or say something crazy, go ahead and say it. I got all the time in the world for the con artists, as I would say. Nah, I ain't gonna give it no attention. But at the end of the day, definitely show some love if you can, and then we're gonna keep it going. So